Welcome to my October review, and we start the month with a fantastic aspect to your ruler Jupiter from Venus. Now, Jupiter's in your 5th house of creativity and socialising, so this is going to be a great day to go out and enjoy yourself, spend time with friends, go shopping, but just be a little bit careful because there's a tendency to overindulge with this aspect. Then on the 3rd we have Mercury going direct, station direct, so this means that things will suddenly start moving again, especially in your career area or public standing where Mercury's been sitting for the last few weeks. Now with an aspect to Pluto on the 3rd, this is a time you need to think about what's happened over those weeks and see what you can learn from it. See if you've made any mistakes there in the past, and then you can put them right going forward as Mercury picks up momentum again. On the 7th there's an opportunity to heal any past wounds related to your creativity, as Chiron's in that 5th house, makes an opposition to the Sun. Then on the 9th we have 5th house featured again with the full moon. Now the full moon's in Aries, so this can be a very hot-headed full moon. It's a great time to invest energy into completing any projects, and also for you it's a good time to have some fun. Over the last couple of weeks you've been busy doing other things, and now it's time to get to grips with socialising, have some fun, get out there, enjoy yourself. We also have Mars making an aspect to Neptune, the 7th house indicated here, so it's a good time to review your relationships and make sure you can express yourself in the way you wish with that 5th house full moon. And then the other thing we have is Pluto going direct. Pluto's been retrograde for some time in your 2nd house, so there may have been some hold-ups or delays with finances coming through, but now things will all go swimmingly forward now with Pluto going ahead. Now it's a good chance to transform your finances while Pluto's still in the 2nd house, because it moves into the 3rd house in March, so still a few months to work on finances, get them sorted, get them running smoothly for you. We have the Sun, Venus and Mercury all coming together over this month, so they'll be making exactly the same aspects, and on the 10th Venus makes the same aspect to Chiron, but this time with Venus it's a good time to look at past hurts within relationships and see if you can heal anything there. Then on the 11th we have the Sun making an aspect to Saturn, who's in your 3rd house. It's a great day to organise things, it's a great day to plan things and look at the detail of things and the structure of things and make some adjustments and changes where necessary. Then on the following day we have Mercury making an aspect to Jupiter. This is a great day for signing any documents, a great day for connecting with people, making new network connections as well. A rather frustrating day on the 15th as we have a square between the Sun and the Black Moon Lilith, who's in the 8th house. So this is a day when your sexual desires may be suppressed, and you may get quite frustrated at that. And then on the 14th we have Venus making that same aspect to Saturn, so it's a great time to discuss intellectually any relationship issues. And then on the 15th Venus makes the square to the Black Moon Lilith, so again there'll be strong intense desire, but you may be rejected or suppressed. On the 17th we have 10 days of positive energy, starting with an aspect between the Sun and Mars. Now this means you can work alongside other people, maybe in a group because we have the Sun in the 11th, or maybe with a partner because Mars is in the 7th, and really get things done. Then we have Venus making the same aspect to Mars, so love is always in the air when these two come together. And Mars in that 7th house, it's a great time for partnerships. If you're in a relationship, you can really deepen this relationship now and make it go to the next level, because sexuality would be very, very much heightened. Or if you are looking for a relationship, it's a time to use the law of attraction over the coming week and see what you can attract. We then have Sun and Venus come together, so this again keeps this energy going, this positive energy that can help you to attract not only people but also possessions and wealth. So use that law of attraction and get working, get thinking positively. Then we have a square aspect between the Sun and Venus and Pluto. Pluto's in your second house, remember, of finances. This is a time when you can look at finances, maybe make some transformations. We said earlier about making changes before Pluto goes into the next sign. This is a great time to do it. This is great to look at things deeply, let go of things that are not needed or not working anymore, and be brave and take that leap of faith. On the 23rd, we have Mercury making that same aspect to Saturn. So again, it's a good chance to get things organised, especially paperwork and communications. All sorts of communications is highlighted here. But you won't want to be doing anything superficial. This is for the nitty gritty. Then on the following day, we have Mercury making aspect to the Black Moon Lilith, as the other two planets already have. This is a time to communicate and talk about what's happened with those other aspects, and maybe you can come to some kind of result. On the 25th, we have partial solar eclipse happening in Scorpio, so it's a very intense energy about this eclipse. Also, it belongs to the Saros 6 South series that brings a lot of energy to put into joint ventures. So it's a good time to work alongside others at this time. Now, the difficult part for you, Sagittarians, is that this is happening in your 12th solar house. So this is a time when really you need to be playing your cards close to your chest, keeping things secret, keeping things quiet, because you don't want people to find out at this time. It's a good time to recharge your batteries and do any spiritual work that you maybe think about. You're also going to get messages, you're going to get dreams, and you're going to get synchronicity happening at this time. Now, the other difficult thing about this eclipse is when it was started in 1049, this series had a aspect between Mars and Pluto, so there can be danger that comes with this eclipse as well. So there's another reason why you should be keeping yourself to yourself and not going places where you might find trouble, so to speak. And then also you can expect the unexpected, because the eclipse is situated on the midpoint between Uranus and the Moon's North Node. So this is a time when fated events happen, things happen, and it could be a very positive event, or it could be not so good. Eclipses are wild cards. You never know what they're going to throw up, so you just have to be ready and expect the unexpected. And then the final thing is we have another eclipse next month, and that's a much better one for you because it's in the 6th house, and so it'll be a very different story. On the 27th, Mercury makes two aspects, one to Mars in the 7th house. It's a great time to interact with not only your friends, but also in relationships, so that you can have some real good quality communication going on. Then the same day we have an aspect from Mercury to Pluto, so it's a great time for talking and discussing and planning finances. Then the 29th brings up an aspect between Neptune and the Black Moon Lilith. So this is a time you may attract someone who's creative or spiritual into your life, and it's a good time to explore that spiritual side. And then the last day of the month we see Mars going retrograde. Now Mars is in your 7th house, so this is a very important time now over the next few months to make sure you don't let your anger come out within relationships. Don't aim it at people, try and keep it contained. And it's a good time to keep a journal till January, when Mars goes direct again, of all the times when you feel that you're getting angry at someone, so that you can make notes, keep it in this journal, and then when Mars goes direct again, you'll be able to express this in a much more controlled and more communicative way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune in next month to learn more about the total lunar eclipse in your 6th house.